That would have been a good start if that didn't start, eh? See, what I'm getting here is like, people are going to look at the camera. This is something I need to get over, because I need to do something with my art. I need to show people what I sound like I'm bragging here, but what I can do. But I'm not bragging about anything. I feel like my drawing's quite childish anyway, so I feel like a child can do better than me. I was talking to my lecturer, or I was in a symposium doing a presentation, and someone was talking about how they can't find any space to paint, or especially in Plymouth, the costs of getting into a studio and painting, just to be able to paint, you know, you're looking at £300-400 a month, and that's on top of your own rent and your own bills. And it kind of just clicked in my head. I was like, there's space everywhere, all around us, and it's just, you know, you don't need much. A bit of paper. For me, I'm doing canvases and painting, but you know, you can just draw anywhere. But I thought, I'm lucky enough to have a van, so why don't I make this into my studio? Park up in random car parks, get the table out at the back, and just start painting. You've got to do these things. You've got to find ways of saving money, because right now I've made pretty much nothing on art, and I've spent well over, I'm probably going to say well over £2,000 on materials, more than that. So this is just a way for me to show people my art, and I'm now at a space, to be fair, that I'm comfortable showing people what I can do, which is a nice feeling, to be fair. I've gotten over the insecurity of how my art looks. Now I've just got to get over the insecurity of filming. Going back to the finding places to park and paint, I can drive out a little bit and go to like National Trust places and car parks, and out in the countryside a bit more, where parking is free. I can kind of spend the whole day up there. For me, locally, Plymouth Woods would be a good one. Nice area, nice things to draw. Got a load of trees around. You know, I can. Don't want to say tuck away, because I want to be seen, but it's probably a good place to start and feel comfortable with this process. So that's one option. You know, you got the woods. Then another place I could go, and it's like maybe a once a week sort of thing, is some busier car parks, but the Barbican. There's a big car park down there. Well, not big, but it's a nice car park. Lots of foot traffic. And the only problem is that I have to pay for it. And it's quite an expensive area, so you know, it's probably like £5 for 3 hours. Cheaper than a studio, but you know, keep the costs down. So there's that option, and it's going to kind of follow that vibe. You know, you've got the cheaper places, more expensive car parks. If I'm painting and I'm waiting for something to dry, or I've done all I can for the day, I can just whip out a book and start drawing. Or the other idea would be doing some, when I got some more money, some prints on the side. I found this, what are they called? Wood. I'll have to find it, but it's a lino press system, which can again just fit in my van. And that's quite sad. I just saw a blind person trying to cross the road, but she's just had her arm out waiting for someone to hold on to her arm. And this is a busy road, she ain't crossing. Anyways, Woodzilla Press, that's them, Woodzilla Press. Looking to get one of them. They're about 400 quid. And I suppose I can do it cheaply by just getting 2 bits of ply and standing on them and squashing that lino print, or in my case I'm going to do wood blocks out of MDF. Because it's just cheaper than lino. It's all about talking about this now. It's all about freaking saving money, isn't it? I mean, it's the kind of world we're living in at the moment. I'm not doing very well at it though. Rubbish. My background, actually, I was a carpenter and a tree surgeon, so I've always had a very hands-on career, and that's definitely helped with my art. Like, building frames for me is super easy, and I've kind of got my own technique to it. They've got they teach at uni like a more professional way of making these frames, where you do half lap joints, and I get it, and going over it's hard to, I'm not going to talk about this one because it's hard to make sense me talking about it because I'm just blabbering. Keeping the story going. That's quite a nice drive, this, actually. Getting to B&Q. Getting hot though. I'm kind of conscious of winding down. I want to be in that lane. Let's get into it. Kind of choosing B&Q today. A little bit further drive, but it's getting me used to this stuff. I've got a gimbal as well, which I was playing around. I spent about 30 minutes sat in the car just trying to figure that thing out. Completely baffled me still. I don't know how that bloody thing works. It just keeps spinning on me. My phone's like doing cartwheels. So yeah, it's going to be a fun journey, I think. I really want to push for this. I really want this to work. Of course, it means putting in the work. Got to get good at my editing skills, and I don't really want to over like do it, because I want this to be an enjoyable experience. So today I'm keeping it as simple as possible. If I wasn't filming or doing anything, I could probably get these canvases made, stretched and glued. But today we're just going to keep it simple and just get the stretchers made. Potentially, here we go, I'm putting it on myself. If I've got time, I'll canvas them, but if I don't, it's no bother. I've got a busy week anyways. I've got some galleries to set up this week. Let's get into that lane there. We go. B&Q. Not too bad. Yeah, so actually I've got a gallery I've organised and setting up a show, emergent practice is what we're calling it. So I've got that to set up. It's also hand-in week at uni, so all the artwork actually needs to be at uni, but I'm taking it, showing it to the people in the gallery. That's at Cafe Mama's in Plymouth. So busy little week, and like I need to keep the van quite free and empty because I'm putting everyone's artwork in my van, because I am the man with the van. Corny as right, well, I'm here. I do love B&Q. Oh, I need to get a countersink as well. Well, ciao.